Hello YouTube. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. We've just done this week's sausage roll raffle, where Natalie was the winner. If you want to be a part of that sausage roll raffle, I do it weekly on stream. You just need to be part of the Discord. And if you want to be part of the Discord, just send me a little message on Twitch and I'll get the link sent out to you. Figaro says, but yes, I have a whole 200 euros put aside to buy whatever I want at the Viking market, though most of it would just be looking around the wonderful event. Damn, you saved 200 euros for it. That's quite impressive. That's very... Sorry, there's a fucking plane flying overhead for some reason. That is quite impressive. What sort of things do they do at a Viking market? Apart from, like, Viking things, obviously. And Figari, thank you for being so welcoming to YouTube. Wonderful, wonderful. Fugari, as always. Shit, that is like... slipping away from me. Right. Lego. Well, handcrafted stuff costs money. Ah, okay, I get you. It's all handcrafted stuff. Yes, as it should. Anything that's handcrafted and made with love should cost money, indeed. Anything made from a machine should be free. Change my mind. Change my mind. Right. Is there any other things from here that we need to read? Done that. Ooh. Now it's telling us about the Lego model. I think, yeah, that's the last page. So, get to know your Mustang. So that's the designer. Lego senior designer Mike Siaki played a leading role in the development of the Lego Creator Expert Ford Mustang. He runs through some of the model's most fascinating features. By the way, if you hear a fan, sorry, that's my fan. I've got it on. Rasky and Vagabond Wind, welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. How are you both doing? How has your weekend been? What have you been up to this wonderful Monday? Luz says, damn, that's like $205. That is a lot of money, to be fair. And Rasky says, who won the wheel spin? Answer immediately. I mean, we literally just did it like 2 minutes ago. It was Natalie, I'm afraid, Rasky. If someone could update Natalie that she has won, and that after stream I will DM her with the details. I'm very sorry, Rasky, it wasn't you. It was Natalie. I had Fugari here as a witness. So I'm very sorry, but she did indeed win, so she gets that Greg's sausage roll. Fugara says, well, last year we bought Andy a 10-litre oaken barrel for Andy's mead making. Oh, shit. They get better by the batch. That sounds pretty good, to be fair. That sounds amazing. So they sell, like, all sorts of cool things. And Rassi says, what do you mean, I'm afraid? Well, you know, just, I'm very sorry that you didn't win. I'm very sorry that you didn't win. Was I on the wheel, even? You were on the wheel. So it was you, Biggie, Natalie, Pippa, and Bebs. The 5 of you. And unfortunately, it did land on Natalie. I'm very sorry, Rasky. And Vigara says, yeah, it's lots, but I can spare it with what I saved on my computer parts by buying Andy's old parts. Oh, yes, because you do have some spare money from the laptop saga. And Rasky says, it's that thing. Yo! So don't worry, Rasky, I wasn't cheating you out of it. But how have you been, Rasky? What have you been up to at the weekend? A blue 2x4 brick, the core Lego building block, is used at the centre of the big block V8 engine, the heart of the Ford Mustang. The doors fit seamlessly to the body when closed. Mine don't, because mine are fucked, but hey ho. Your Mustang features working front wheel steering. The shift-o-matic transmission can click between different positions just like on the real car. Turn the hidden wheels to lift your Mustang. 2 new elements. 2x8 bow brick designed to capture the streamlined curves of the roof and air intakes, and a 5-spoke wheel designed to allow the steering function to fit inside the wheel for tighter turning. The German number plate included with the car belonged to Lego senior designer Adam Grabowski, who built one of the early concept models of the car. Right. It's okay, Prem. Don't be afraid. I'm not afraid, Rasky. I'm not afraid, okay? I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy and I have big boy things. I'm a big boy. I'm a fucking big boy, right? Don't you fucking dare try chat shit to me. I'm a big boy. Oh, wait, oh, I'm a big boy. Wait, oh. What am I doing? What am I doing in my life? Why am I doing this on a fucking Monday? Just going, wait, oh, I'm a big boy. Wait, oh. And for guys says, last year there was a swordsmith who was made Lord of the Rings swords. That's fucking cool. How expensive are the swords? Fuck me. I imagine they're like really expensive. And Razzie says, back to work, so adjusting. Why are you working? Why are you working? Why are you working, Rasky, huh? What is this? What, do you have some sort of job? What are you doing? Sorry if the cam's a little bit laggy. It's from having Chrome open for a little bit. I've closed it now, so hopefully it should be fine. But yeah, it's a little bit... I can see it's a little bit... the frames aren't there. The guy says, and once there was even a tattoo artist making Viking rune tattoos. That was neat too. That is fucking cool. That is cool. Oh, I would love having like some Viking runes. That'd be sick. Rassi says, I mean, I wish money would just appear. But it don't now, does it, love? No, it don't, love. Money don't appear, love. That would be nice, though. Like, if I didn't have to work, oh, that'd be heaven. It makes me laugh when people are like, oh, what's your dream job? It's like, bitch, I don't dream of labor, so, I don't dream of working. My dream job is, getting money for existing. That's my dream job, actually. Avigari says, they kind of are quite expensive. Hence, 200 euros. Wait, are you planning on buying a sword? Fugari, is that what you're planning on buying? Is that where you've got 200 euros? If you do, I demand you show it in the Discord, please. I beg. If you do get a sword. I would love to hold a sword. I wouldn't like to swing a sword or anything, but I would love to hold one. I'd be too scared to do anything with it, though. So I don't know if you guys have realised, I'm a bit of a wimp. Hell yeah. I'm a fucking huge wimp. Do you guys remember when I played Resident Evil, and I, like, almost shat my pants every single stream? Yeah, I'm cool. I didn't actually, like, shit my pants. Like, metaphorically. Metaphorically. I've been obsessed recently with the Weeknd's Coachella set that he did. That's on YouTube. I've watched it so many times, and today I watched it twice. Twice, like, in a row, basically. The man's got me in a chokehold. He's got me in a chokehold. The guy says, nah, we already got swords. And polearms too. Oh shit, what the heck? I didn't know you had swords, Fugari. That's fucking cool. Do you like to swing them around? Is that what you do with the swords? Sorry, I'm trying to look for pieces. I still need a centerpiece. I never need. Talking about me near here and there. Oh, talking about me, I don't see the shade. I even know all the fucking ad-libs that he does. It's really bad. I'm actually kind of nervous for when I do eventually watch him, because I'm just gonna... Me and my flatmate are gonna be there in the fucking crowd, doing all the fucking ad-libs that he does. And then the other people around us are gonna be like, what what on actual earth are these two losers around us doing? We're just there going, na 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 na, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, because he does that live. But anyway, Figaro says we opened champagne bottles at the cottage with the swords. That's always fun. Oh my god, that is incredible. Do you have any videos of that, Figaro? I would love to see that. Obviously, any videos that you're comfortable with sharing. And Lou says you can hold my sword. Oh, yo, love, you trying to hold this wood, love. You trying to hold this wood, lingers. Hey, you're painting lingers, you trying to hold this wood. Sorry, that's a reference to a guy on TikTok. The Tok Ticks. Figaro says, there's just always something I spot that I want with a 80 to 120 euro price tag on it. That's always the way it is. That's always the way it is. And my outfit kind of needs some shoes that at least look accurate. Do it. Do it, Figaro, do it. Oh, at work today, Can I say this? Yeah, I'm not really like doxing anyone. At my work today, we found out that there's... yeah. So at work today, someone was talking about... I can't remember, I don't know if it was like a client or someone in the company, but they were talking about someone called Candice. So they were talking about someone called Candice. And as soon as they started saying name, I was like, oh god. I was like, don't do this to me, guys. Don't do this to me. And then someone else at work just went, who the fuck is Candice? Because they have like a Greek accent. They were like, who is Candice? And I had to physically restrain myself from, doing the thing. I just started laughing, and then she was like, why are you laughing? I was like, you don't want to know. You don't want to know why I'm laughing. If I tell you, it's too late. You are beyond being saved. I showed mercy. I was very proud of the restraint that I showed with that. Because if it was any other day, I would have fucking done it. I would have said it. But today I was like, you know what? No, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to be mature and take the high road. Get this fucking dick fit in your mouth. Oh, God. Too good. Too good. Figaro says, I'll see if we do that next month at some point. Open a bottle with the sword, I mean. Yes, please. I would love to see that. I'll see if I can catch Fugi running after the cork in the video too. Yes, please. I love Fugi so much. I just love dogs. I was saying, at work today that I really want a cat. Like, having Barnaby. Let me show you Barnaby. In case you've forgotten what he looks like. Barnaby the Blahage. But having Barnaby... Thank you for the pats for Barnaby, for Gary. Having Barnaby just in my bed 24/7 is like really nice. He's like really soft, and so I just like use him as a pillow, basically. I like to use him as a pillow. And I was saying at work today, I want a cat purely to use it as a pillow. So I can have the cat sleep in my room, just as long as they're okay with me using them as a pillow. And the person I was talking to, like, is that allowed? I was like, yeah. Cats love it. She's like, I mean, if I did that to mine, they would probably like claw my eyes out. I'm like, yeah, but I would get a cool cat. None of these angry cats. No siree. Where's this piece at? Where is... There it is. Get over it, you fucking daft bitch. Figaro says, a few years ago there was a lady who had made dragon mugs. Dragging these mugs across your face. Sorry. They were so awesome that last year Andy tracked the lady's business in Sweden and ordered 5 more of them. Oh, that's so sweet. That's really nice. I'm sure that she appreciated that a lot. That does sound cool. What would you mean by dragon mugs? As in, like, they were shaped like dragons? Or they had dragon art on them? Go. And once again, thank you for the pats for Barnaby. He appreciates it. I have to keep on reminding myself out loud that Barnaby isn't real. I keep on just like speaking to him and referring to him as a him. I just keep on speaking to him, expecting him to answer me back. I'm like, he's a stuffed animal, Prem. What the fuck are you doing with your life, man? I posted a Dragon Cup in Discord. Okay, I'll have a look after stream. Thank you very much, Rugari. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What things are you up to this week? Anything fun planned? I don't really have anything planned this week. Also, you'll be glad to hear that today at work was only mildly stressful. It wasn't as stressful as it has been though, which was nice. So I've not been doing the things that I was doing last week. So it's been all good. And Vigara says though it's not as much of a cup as a half-litre jug. Oh, okay, so it's like a... what's it called? Like a pitcher. As in a Pitcher, and not a... not that type of picture. A pitcher. Like a beer mug. Is that what you use it for? Do you use it for beer? And Vagabond Win asks the question of the day, which is... is it possible? Why not, you stupid bastard? That sounds more like Joker than it does like Christian Bale, but hey ho. And thank you very much, Lou. Sabrina, don't just stare at it, eat it! What a fucking movie. What a fucking movie. Try getting a reservation or see you now, you stupid fucking bastard. Oh, I really want to rewatch that movie at some point. It's just so good. Plus, you know, Christian Bale's Patrick Bateman is literally me. That's a meme. I don't mean that in any way. I do not relate to a psychopathic murderer. Or maybe he's not a murderer, but you know, whatever the fuck Patrick Bateman is. I do not relate to him in any way. And Fugari says, I'm going to be dealing with the complications tomorrow and the day after. Oh, okay. I'm sending you lots of love and hugs, Fugari, hoping that it goes well and that it's resolved quickly and promptly. And with little issue. So obviously it's all well and good saying that I hope it, that I hope it's worked out quickly, but then if you're going to work something out quickly, it usually means it's going to be a lot of stress. So I'm hoping there's not going to be much stress involved. And Figara says, it is a dish that you drink out of, just a very big one in my scale. Oh shit, okay, that's pretty cool. For beer we have drinking horns. Oh, I love that. I love that. And Lou asks, what complications? Stream complications. Unfortunately, which is why Figari hasn't been able to stream today. Sorry. Sorry for putting my ugly head in frame there. I saw my mum yesterday. Sorry, that's completely unrelated to anything any of us have been talking about. But I saw my mum yesterday. She came round almost completely unannounced. She called me to tell her to tell me she was on her way. She didn't ask for permission. She was just like, I'm coming over to give you some food. Because she'd basically tried making something new. And she wanted me to try it to give my opinion. That was nice. Figaro says, thank you. The stream and hyping about the Viking market helps with the stress. Yeah, stress is not good. That's for damn sure. That is for damn sure. Stress can get in the bin. Thank you very much. Where's this other piece? There it is. And then I'm grabbing 2 more of these, and then 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ogre says, I'm also playing Stardew Valley, and I think I accidentally made Charlie in it. Been hanging out as she's not controlling too much lately, I fear. And by you've accidentally made Charlie, do you just mean you've made a brunette? Because that's basically... That's all Charlie is to me. She's just some random brunette that I know. Sorry, I'm looking at what I'm doing with these pieces. I'm gonna push these chairs forward so I can do this. Oh. That just sits there, okay. I remember the only other time that I built this set, I was watching a Wreck-It Ralph 2. Enjoyable set, not a very enjoyable film. That's my review of Wreck-It Ralph 2. And Fugari says, I've made a not ginger person who is not in a relationship with a ginger person. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. That's exactly Charlie, to be fair. That's pretty much it. Sorry, I was after talking about pretty much it the other day on stream. Over the weekend, I binge watched so much of their stuff. I forgot how fucking funny their early stuff is. I was crying with laughter whilst watching it. I highly recommend you guys watching pretty much it. They're so good. Oh, and speaking of crying, I was fucking bawling my eyes out yesterday when I watched the Black Panther trailer. That shit had me actually sobbing in my bed at 11 AM. I think that's sort of why I didn't really do anything yesterday. After that, I was just like, well, I feel like this has set the tone for the day now. Lou says, is the upstairs people having sex? What? What? Why do you ask? Is it because you can hear a noise? If you can hear a noise, that's because my fan's going. As far as I'm aware, no. But, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe they're just brother and sister. I don't know. I hear some noise. Oh, yeah, that's my fan, sorry. Should I turn my fan off? I can turn my fan off. It's not that warm now, to be fair. Let me turn it off. How about now? Any noise? Or is that... Oh my god, it's so quiet in here without my fan. What the hell? I've literally not had my fan off for 2 weeks. Oh, it's so quiet in here. What the fuck? Don't like that at all. Now I'm just here with my thoughts. Oh. What an idea. Fuck me. No. Okay, cool. Yeah. So it was my fan. They're not having sex. Please. I wouldn't be able to bear it. I actually don't know what their fucking what their deal is though. I don't know if they have a job. I don't know if because they never they leave the house at random times. And they're never out for long. And then they're just always getting takeaway and shit. I'm like, what are they? What is their deal? And I've not seen them hold hands or anything. So I'm like, are they in a relationship? I don't know. No one knows for sure. Oh, it's a bit warm now actually with the fan off. I now remember why I've had it on for the past 2 weeks. And Figaro says, "Oh, the brutal weather has let you go from its sweaty grass. Good for you." No, it hasn't. It hasn't yet. It's still quite warm, Figari. I might actually turn the fan on in a second because it's quite warm in my room now with this big old light on me. And Lou says, "I almost emptied a bottle of wine I bought 3 hours back. Am I an alcoholic?" Nope. No, you are not. That is just a good time? Are you enjoying the alcohol? Hope you're enjoying the alcohol. And Charlotte Brock makes, hello, 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 welcome in. How are you doing? How was your weekend? How has your Monday been? What have you been up to? Here with your thoughts and Lego. Very good to see you. I'm glad that you're here with thoughts and Lego. You know what? I'm turning the fan on. They might be Twitch streamers. They might be. You know. Wait, I'm turning the fan back on because it's warm. Apologies. Oh, that's worse. Sorry. Bear with, I have to wait for it to rotate back round. Because I've got an oscillating fan. There you go. Sorry, so you're going to be hearing some background noise again. But it's simply too hot not to. At these high temperatures, it's impossible not to. But yeah, they could very well be Twitch streamers. I don't know. Yeah, because the time that I the time that I spoke to them for a bit, they didn't really say anything about me streaming. They didn't say, "Hey, why the fuck do you have a big old ring light in your room?" They didn't say anything about that. They just asked if I have a VR headset. So maybe they are Twitch streamers. And maybe they just get the. They just get the deal. Lou says, Lego D's nuts. No, if anything, hold on to these nuts, please. I beg. I'll never let go of these nuts, Jack. Never let go. Never let go of these nuts, Jack. I'll never let go of these nuts. Wait, why's Rose got nuts? I mean, I ain't gonna judge. Everguy says, but is it still, I wonder if it would be more bearable if I took my skin off because I ran out of clothes to take off hot. Oh no, it's not that hot now, yeah. We are out of the brutal weather and now we're just in normal summer, to be fair. It's not been too bad. The main thing is at night, that's when it's the worst, because it's obviously you're trying to sleep. But during the day now, it's actually not that bad at all. I'm just used to it. And Charlotte says, evening, had a good weekend, met up with haircut and Nat for the first time yesterday and then went for a beach day today. Hope you're staying cool. Oh my god, funny you should mention that, Charlotte. I don't know if they said this to you yesterday, but I also met up with Biggie and Natalie. I met up with Mr. Haircut himself and Natalie on Saturday. Me and then the Chezies. We went to London and met them. That was very nice. But how did you find them, Charlotte? How did you find them? I found them to be adequate. And a beach day as well. Very, very nice. It was a good day for it, to be fair. Yesterday was nice and sunny. I mean, not that I would have known, because I stayed inside the entire day, but hey-ho. Hope you're staying cool. I am staying cool indeed. Thank you very much. Thank you. I was in the office today, so I actually needed an additional layer. Because obviously, as anyone who works in an office will know offices are never the correct temperature. When you go in an office, you have to make sure that you're wearing a short sleeve shirt, just in case the heating's on, but then you also need an additional layer in case the AC's on. It's just the way that it is. For some stupid reason. So I've been staying nice and cool, and then I went to the pub after work, which is why I was a little bit late for stream today, and sat in the garden, which was very nice. And Mr. Bevs, welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? How has your weekend been? What have you been up to? And Bevs, welcome in. How fucking dare you, Bevs? How dare you write down what I'm about to say? Welcome in. How was your weekend? You didn't write what have you been up to? That's always my go-to. So whenever someone comes in, I go, oh, hello, insert name, or I say, and Bevs, like you did there. Welcome in. How was your weekend, or your Tuesday, or your Thursday? What have you been up to? How are you doing? That's always the way it goes. Is that a shaky hand from the pub I see? No, I've not been drinking any beers. No, I had Uno beer. There's a little fun fact on the instruction manual here, which I'll show you. Ford's, oh, you can't really see it, Ford's 300 millionth car was a special edition Mustang, a GT convertible. There you go. But, no, yeah, pub was a good time. I had an enjoyable pub time. And Charlotte says, they did indeedy. Glad you weren't murdered by a haircut. I hope you had a wonderful time. Yeah, I was concerned. I'm not gonna lie. Because, Pippa and Charlie, they showed up, like, maybe 10, 20 minutes after we were already, like, hanging out. And I was saying to them, yeah, like, the fact that it's you, like, the fact it's two people and then there's just me makes it... I was like, you guys could just murder me or, like, mug me and no one would ever know. There's, like, no one here that would know me. You could just murder me and get away with it. And they're like, yeah, we could, yeah. But then they didn't, so that was nice of them. But I did have a wonderful time. I hope you had a wonderful time as well. It was very weird. It was my first time meeting internet people.
Et tu, Brute? Am I using that?
Am I using that right? Oh, it doesn't... Wait, does it actually not have the full thing? Why does it cut off there? What the fuck? I never noticed that. I'll have to change that after stream. Someone remind me to change that after stream. I'm fucking useless. Et tu, Brute? Am I using that right? Where's my music? Did it literally... Oh, okay. It was just the end of the track. Afgari says, Prem is always cool. Lol. I am always cool. Thank you very much, Figari. You know what? Just for that, Figari, you get next week's sausage roll raffle. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's not rigged. Stop saying it's rigged. It's not rigged, you fucking bastards. And Charlotte Brock's mate says, they were rad, it was a fun old time, even with it being hot as heck and getting on a packed tube or two. Oh, you got on a packed tube. We went to the park next to the London Eye, so it was within walking distance of the main station. So that was nice. But yeah, they are. You know what? Those guys were alright. You know. Those two siblings are okay. A-okay in my book. They kept on referring to themselves as siblings as well. I was like, guys, this is weird now. I was like, I feel like you're just bringing like a kink in the public. They're like, no. It's just a bit. I was like, yeah, sure. The bit makes me uncomfortable though, guys. They're like, alright. Exactly. Like, this is a very uncomfortable bit to have to listen to. But they are alright. They are very nice people. They're about as nice, even nicer, some might say, than you would picture them being. I wonder if they've said the same about me. Probably not. They've said, wow, that FlyingPrem's a prick. That's probably what they were saying about me. And Bev says, I was in the lovely part of Ireland called Donegal. Had some midnight swimming with the dog and girlfriend after the dog got into his bag of treats whilst we were out for dinner on Saturday. On Sunday we visited the person whose house we used and they run an animal sanctuary, so I spent the day surrounded by rescue dogs and cats. All in all, 10 out of 10 weekend. That does sound like a 10 out of 10 weekend. That is amazing. Those are some core memories there, Bevs. Those are some core memories formed over the weekend. That sounds like a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I'm very happy that you had such a lovely weekend. And have you been back to work today? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Bevs. To be fair, after that weekend, I would have just skived. I would have been like, you know what, fuck this. Fuck this. And Charlotte says, it was my first time meeting internet people too. I was nervous as all heck. Glad I did, though. Yeah, it's not too bad, isn't it, meeting people from the internet. You just have to make sure that they're, like, the good uns, you know? You don't want to be meeting the fucking random weirdos going, hey, can we play Fortnite together? You don't want to meet up with those people. Or coming into stream going, hey, you have nice hands. Don't meet up with those people. Those people are weird. Not that there's any weirdos here. Obviously. I don't think you guys have ever done anything weird. Not that I can remember anyway. If you have, I've forgotten about it. So you can be weird again if you've already been weird here before. I give you permission this one time. And Charlotte says, those guys were alright. Prem review. That is a certified Prem review right there. That is the Prem guarantee that those guys are alright. And Charlotte agrees. That does sound lovely. It does, doesn't it? What did I... Yeah, that was basically my weekend, was doing that. Meeting the wonderful Big Haircut and Natalie Plays. Big Bag of Bev, sorry. Bev says, back to work today, said to myself I'd wake up at 6 AM for the gym, ended up going at lunchtime. I've been productive recently. Damn, look at you going to the gym. I've literally not been to the gym in like a week and a half. It's really bad. I was going to go today, but then obviously pub happened, so I was like, well, that's out the window. So maybe I'll, so the next time I can go will be on Wednesday. So I'll head to the gym on Wednesday. Get my pump back. And Lou says, hey Pokimane, is this weird? Not weird enough for my liking. But yeah, like the types of people that would, yeah, do that to Pokimane, I would say, is people you wouldn't want to meet in real life. Just as a general rule. Just as a general rule. Stay safe out there, guys. Avigaro says, I met internet people back in like 2012 after I, by chance, met a Finnish person on an international pen pal website. While I was in Scotland. Oh, damn, that is quite by chance, isn't it? I met a Finnish person who I'd been speaking to on a pen pal website in Scotland. What are the fucking chances of that happening, eh? What are the chances? It's like when you're like traveling around. You're like in a different country, and then you see people who are both not from that country. And then they just inexplicably know each other. You're like, what? How? Oh, that's cute. Whoa, one of these seats. There you go, we got some little back seats now. That's fun. Some teeny tiny little back seats. And Charlotte says, I hope it went real well for Fugari. And Fugari says, oh, we're still friends to this day. Oh, that is wholesome as heck. I agree with Charlotte, that is very wholesome. Bev says, raging, I can't meet the Shazes community night on Thursday. Will you be involved? I will be involved, yes. Well, if they allow me to. I will be involved, if they allow me. Because obviously, Fall Guys is now cross-platform. So I'm assuming that you have some plans on Thursday, Bevs. Are they good plans or are they bad plans? But yeah, I'm very excited to play some Fall Guys with everyone. That would be fun. And Bev says, have I also missed a coffee draw? You have indeed. The winner was Natalie. So, Natalie, get on down here. You've won yourself a free Greg sausage roll. So I redeemed it, and then I'll send it to Natalie off the stream. Sorry, because I've not worked out in a while, my calves are looking disgusting. I've just noticed. Ugh, yuck. I need to work out. Anyway, that's not relevant to anything going on here. I just looked down and didn't like what I saw. I'm sure we can all relate. I mean, I hope not, but I'm sure that we can. There you are. And Figaro says, I even went through a discussion of, so I've been thinking, I don't want to date you. I don't want to date you too, and then continued on to prattle about whatever we prattled about back then. Ah, that's quite nice. That's quite nice that you both had the decency to just be like, look, let's just put it out there. Don't want to do it, not going to happen. I've had that conversation with many women. It's mostly been one-sided of them saying it to me, but I kid. I'm not kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. I've also done it back. Don't worry. I'm not a complete... I'm not a complete Patrick Bateman, you know? And Charlotte says, is this a Batman-themed car? It has superhero vibes a little bit. No, it's actually a Ford Mustang. It's a blue Mustang. It's just from the angle. It does look a little bit superhero-y. If I pick it up and turn it sideways. There you go. You can kind of see how it will turn into a Mustang. Even has like a little GT thing, and there's the engine. No, yeah, it's a Mustang. We have the... Because this is like from the... well, they did used to be called Creator Expert, but now they're called Lego Icons, I think that's what the line's called now. But they basically have like a few different cars that are in this sort of scale. So I have the Porsche 911, which is in this scale. I really want the Optimus Prime. I really fucking want the Optimus Prime. I'm really annoyed that I'm so broke. Like, if I wasn't broke, there's so much Lego that I'll be buying right now. But, moving out, I've realised, oh yeah, I can't really buy Lego now. That's a shame. And Bev says, going to an adult-only night for a place that's usually for children. It's a science place called W5. There's a bar, etc., and it's an illusion-based night, so it should actually be fun. Ooh, that is pretty fun. Have any of you guys ever been to one of those, like, adult, soft play things? Where it's like a soft play area that you would have as a kid, but you get to drink, and they do, like, vodka slushies and stuff. Those are fun. I recommend those as well. That does sound fun. Can I come? Please. I'll behave myself, honestly. And Lou says, oh, good for you. Give me a fucking answer. A classic video. And Vigar says, I'm just fascinated by the bright and dark blue parts. I always liked how Mustangs looked in the first place. Yeah, Mustangs do have like a quite futuristic, superhero-y look. But the dark blue is like the actual paint job of the Mustang. And then the light blue is the engine compartment. And then obviously there's like random light blue things and then like random red things, which Lego always do. Like all their shit, all their Technic pieces are like weird colors, yellow, red. It's purely just so it makes it easier to put together. They just make like all the inner workings bright colors, so that way it's easier to distinguish what pieces is needed for what. Because the thing about Legos, they're actually pretty smart. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Clearly I'm tired. And Charlotte says, I'm really annoyed that I'm so broke is the most relatable thing I've heard in ages. Yeah, it's just quite annoying, isn't it? It's exhausting. Like, I've had to pull money in from my savings, and I've had to borrow money from my parents for this month. I'm just like, can I just have money again, please? I just need some money. Just some money. So I can buy food. That would do me for this week, you know? Like if I could just buy food to consume, that would make me happy. Bev says, get yourself on the first flight to Belfast Prem. Isn't it too expensive? Just fly economy, don't fly Prem. How dare you? I am very cheap. Wait, no. No, I'm not. I'm a very pricey boy, actually. I have standards. I was actually thinking the other day, like, if I were a woman and I had, you know, the facilities to go on dates and have people buy me dinner, I would be such a fucking gold digger. You have no idea. God damn, I would like eat people's money up like it's nobody's business. I wouldn't even have any shame about it. I'd be like, yep, I'm a bitch with expensive taste. Now buy me a diamond necklace, you know? Yeah. If I were a gold digger, I would. I mean, no. If I were a woman, I would be a gold digger for sure. No questions asked. That'd be what I'd do. Figaro says, "Oh, I think I've mentioned a friend who built a fully functional wall clock out of Lego. Oh, that's so cool. Where the only parts that weren't Lego were the weight and a piece of string." That was the online friend turned real life friend. Well, I'm glad that they became real friend, because that is pretty impressive. It has to be said. That is very impressive. I don't get how people do these things with Lego. It baffles me. And it like tells the actual time as well. How does that even work? How do you make a clock? How do you make a clock that actually tells the time? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My Prada's in the cleaners along with my hood and my fuck you flip-flops. You pretentious douchebag. Sorry, again, I've been watching a lot of pretty much it this weekend, and they did a commentary for The Social Network, and they're just like screaming the quotes basically for like the entire video. They're just screaming. It's incredible stuff, it really is. And Lou asks for a random quote. And it is, "Our relationship is definitely learning about body hair and stuff." Oh yeah, for sure. Guys, what do you want to know about body hair? What do you want to know about body hair? I will tell you anything about body hair. I'll tell you about my... I'll tell you about my body hair. Fuck it. I'll have this be a very educational stream. And Figari, thank you very much for adding quote, "How dare you, I'm very cheap." Thank you. A quote to live by. A quote to live by. And Figari says, "How to make a clock? Beats me. Putting in gears and making it go round and round and shit." Basically, yeah. But like, how does it then tell the actual time? How do you know how to, like, how does someone know how to do that? That's so baffling to me. The body hair stream, says Charlotte. Oh yeah, this is the body hair stream. Sponsored by Body Hair. And Figaro says, "Okay, okay, real quick, body hair talk. Body hair talk, come on. Show us your body hair." Oh, girl, do you have any body hair? I have body hair, girl. Sponsored by Manscaped, says Lou. I actually do own a Manscaped razor and other Manscaped products, because they just give you a bunch of random shit when you buy it to make it seem like a better deal. I'm a Manscaped boy through and through. Look, I'm a simple man. I have things advertised to me on YouTube and I buy them. You know? I watch late night TV and they start pulling out the fucking flex tape. I'm buying flex tape. I'm a simple man with simple needs. Two long ones. Two I need to make my fucking salad after this stream. Fuck. I need to wash the dishes. Ugh. I hate being an adult. Oh yeah, how are you feeling, Vagabond? I forgot to ask. How are you feeling after drinking a bottle of wine? What type of wine was it? What type of wine was it, Lou? And Vigara says, answer honestly, have you ever tried to comb other hair other than what is on your head? Charlotte's just lolling. No, I've never tried combing any hair, no. Because I'm like, I use this comb for my head, so... If I had a spare comb, then I would have tried it, but... yeah, I don't have a spare comb, so I've never tried it. Although, this is probably TMI. Back before the days of me shaving down there, I in the shower. No, I'm not saying that actually. That's too gross. That's too gross to say on stream. No one needs to hear that. And Figaro says, and more importantly, if you did it work? I don't know. Figaro says, I need answers. In The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, the hobbits comb their foot hair in a neat Ugh, that's fucking grim. That's fucking grim. My family says I have hobbit feet because my feet are quite square and they're quite hairy. So I just have little hobbit feet. And it upsets me every time that they say it, but I'm like, yeah, so I don't really try and argue it because I know that it's true. In the city, I'm a young guy. Lou says white wine. How did it go down? Was it good? You gonna start drinking wine more regularly? Do you think? Are you gonna start participating in just the tipple Thursdays? Over at She's Not Controlling. Oh yeah, I've forgotten to do this stuff. Streamers in here, follow each other. Everyone go check out the wonderful Fugari. And everyone go check out the wonderful Charlotte. And Rasky was here earlier as well. Everyone should go check out the wonderful Rasky. Sorry, I don't really do shout-outs that often. So I'm always just like, we all know each other. We all watch each other, it's fine. Just go check out Fugari if you haven't already, Charlotte if you haven't already, and Rasky if you haven't already. Wonderful, very lovely people. All have very lovely streams. All quite chill streams as well. Very chill streams, which is what we like here. People here watching a LEGO stream, I'm sure you'll appreciate a good chill stream. Go watch any of these three lovely chill people. Charlotte says, me and my friends stayed in a hotel recently and ended up watching a bunch of those weird jewelry sales channels. It was the strangest experience, but we got invested in the overly energetic presenters, trying desperately to convince you that the items that they have are what you 100% need in your life. Yeah, like the ones where it's like, oh, it's the slap chop, you know, and then it's like a weird niche thing, like a weird niche utensil. Those I understand. But then things like jewelry, I'm like, why would you buy your jewelry from someone on the TV? That's just never made sense to me. But yeah, things like all that other shit, I 100% get it, because I've done the same. It's like, do I really need an overpriced razor specifically for my junk? No, I don't. I could buy a cheap little razor and just use that for my junk. But I went, no, I'm going to buy myself a Manscaped razor because I can scaped. That was a little pun. Lou says, very sweet. It was a twisty bottle, so no worries about corks. Ah, The twisty bottles are the best ones. I know that technically... Wait, why is the music stopped? There you go. I know that technically speaking, corks, corked bottles are a better wine, but sorry, I just had a big old gulp of water. I know that technically speaking, corked wine is better wine, but nothing hits harder than a cap bottle, That shit just hits the spot every time. And Vigara says, thank you very much, Lee. And Charlotte putting in lots of lovely, lovely love hearts. No worries. You guys are all wonderful. So it's, even when I don't say it and I don't do the command, just know that I'm putting the energy out there that we should all just go follow all these wonderful people. Even if I don't necessarily say it out loud, just know that I'm thinking it at all times. I'm just not very good at it. I tend to forget these things. Oh yeah, we've just done the rear bumper piece, so I'm putting that on now. Oh shit, that's way too far. There you go. There you go. And Figaro says, we all watch each other, we follow each other, we know each other's deepest, darkest secrets. You don't need to tell us what you do in the shower. We know what you do in the shower. We see everything. Everything. Figaro, that was a bit dark, wasn't it? Fucking hell. We're just having a lovely chill time and then you're pulling that out on us? I actually... The past few weeks, with the way that the weather's been, I've actually been showering with the door wide open. And thank you, Charlotte, for agreeing and saying, hell yeah. And not even, doing it in a jolly manner as well. By using the dancing big haircut. You're like, hell yeah, we know what you're up to, Prem. But yeah, for the past 2 weeks, because of the intense heat, I've actually been showering with the door, not the shower door, but the bathroom door wide open. Obviously, I have my curtains closed and everything, but I've just been showering with the bathroom door, and sometimes my bedroom door just wide open. Just to, try and get the steam out. You know what? It's been working a treat. It's been working a goddamn treat. And to think, when I first moved out, people at work told me that they like to shower with the door open and poop with the door open. I was like, oh, that's so weird. And they're like, no, but there's no one else in the flat or the house. And I'm like, yeah, but still, does that not make you feel uncomfortable? And I tried it, and I see why they do it. It is very nice. It's very freeing. Obviously, you do feel a little bit exposed, and that you could get murdered at any second, but it feels nice. Right, and then... That's a little GT sticker there. Where's this being stuck? Here. Cool. let's pull that out, actually. There's a troll in the dungeon. I just thought you ought to know. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. Harry! Oh god. You know what? I might just end up sharing some of my favourite Pretty Much It videos on the Discord, because they're just so funny. So there's one where they watch like all the Harry Potter movies, and it's like an hour long. And in like one of the first, I think it's the first movie, there's like a bit where Dumbledore's like, silence! And then and then they start talking about that moment from I was gonna say episode 4 from Goblet of Fire, and they start talking about the bit where it's like in the book it's like Dumbledore asked calmly, but then in the movie he's like, Harry, put your name in the Goblet of Fire. But they just start going like, and he's like, Harry! It's so fucking stupid. Oh, it's such a good video though. I might share that with you guys on the Discord, because it just makes me laugh every time that I watch it. And then during that during the Harry Potter one, oh shit, I've not done that one. During the Harry Potter one, when it gets to the Goblet of Fire, and then Cedric Diggory shows up, as soon as Robert Pattinson appears on screen, they both just start cheering. They're like, yeah! I don't know why. They just start immediately cheering for Robert Pattinson. And this was like 3 years ago. This was well before he was like cast as the Batman. And they're just cheering. Oh, that's cool. So we've just done the lights there. You can't really see. There you go. We've done some rear lights. And Figaro says, I'd just argue that the lack of air movement during a heat wave is more uncomfortable than showering with the bathroom door open. Yeah, true. Yeah. It was just because I'd never tried it up until during the heat wave. Oh, I'm really tired. Yeah, I never tried it up until the heatwave, because I just thought the idea of it was odd. Yeah, I always thought the idea was just a little bit odd. And Vagabond says, Ginny shoelaces. I don't know if that's a reference to something. Is that a reference to one of the Pretty Much It videos? Oh, and you have no idea how much joy it brought me seeing in Biggie's Discord, seeing people referencing the Snap Cube Sonic the Hedgehog stuff. Oh. I'm pissing on the moon! How do you like that, Obama? Oh, those videos are also top notch. I'm just recommending a bunch of content today. Just go out and watch all the content. What are you doing here watching me? Go watch people that are actually funny. You know? That's the vibe today. And if the guy says, I hear he's been great at some indie movies but got famous for Twilight. Can you imagine the frustration? Yeah, he fucking hates Twilight as well. Like, even when he was meant to be promoting the Twilight movies, he was there like, I didn't enjoy this at all. These movies are awful, they're shit. Takes a lot of balls to do that about a movie that you're meant to be promoting. But yeah, to be fair, he's done some excellent stuff. I remember hearing that he was going to be Batman, and I was very, very excited. And he delivered, in my opinion. I personally think his Batman is the best on-screen Batman that we've ever gotten. Perfection. But if you haven't watched his indie stuff, you should watch it. It's really good. The two movies of his that I've seen are The Lighthouse and Good Time, both of which are phenomenal movies. And then Luz says, no, just a clip of Ginny tying Harry's shoelaces. Okay. Why is she tying his shoelaces? Is he a toddler? Can he not do it? I thought he was meant to be the chosen one. He can't tie his own shoelaces. Or is it like a romantic thing? Because obviously they're meant to be like a romantic couple or whatever. Their relationship's weird. Imagine falling in love with your best friend's little sister. That's kind of sus, bro. You know? Like, that isn't just me, right? That's kind of sus. Falling in love with your best friend's little sister. Kind of weird. That's kind of a Drake behavior, if you ask me. It's a blowjob allegory, in my opinion. Oh shit! Yeah, I do know what you're on about. Actually, yeah, it's like a really weirdly like sexual moment where she like, yeah, because it's like the camera's framed as if she's like going down on him, and then it's like she's just tying his shoe. Yeah, I remember that. That was really weird. I don't know why they did that. Not a fan at all. As you can tell, I'm just not a fan of Ginny in general. I think she's just a waste man, bro. You get me? She's a waste man, cuz. Raw, allow it. Allow it, cuz. She a waste man. Sorry, I don't know why I'm doing that. Raw, allow it, cuz. Allow it. Oh, you know what randomly got recommended to me today? The fucking Gigi Hadid video. If if Homeboy comes through in these, it's quiet for him. It's quiet. But like if Homeboy comes through in these, you got the Air Maxes. Homeboy's gonna like get it. That got recommended to me today. I fucking love that video so much. It's so cringe. It's so good. Homeboy's gonna like get it. And Charlotte just says romantically tie shoelaces. Lol. I mean, it's not. It's sexual. It's not even romantic. It's just like horny. Bonk Harry Potter, you know. Bonk Harry Potter on God. Those movies are fucking weird, aren't they? Those movies are really weird. It's like a tradition in my family to watch them every year at Christmas, and I've just not been involved in that tradition for the past like 3 years, because every time they're on, I'm just like, I just don't know if I actually like these movies. I just don't enjoy them. I enjoy the Prisoner of Azkaban, because that's like an actual good movie. But then the others, I'm just like, these are a slog to sit through, man. It's not just me that feels that way, right? I hope. Oh yeah, and of course, Goblet of Fire. That's my son! That's my boy! Yeah, that scene is fucked. That scene is very upsetting. Where they're all celebrating and then his dad immediately knows that something's wrong. He's just like, that's my son! That's my boy! Yeah, that is a very rough watch. Yeah, apart from those two movies, the rest of them are just dog shit. No offense to any avid Harry Potter lovers out there. I just don't particularly enjoy them all that much. Sorry, I'm putting these speedometer dials on. Obviously, you can't really see it because of the light, but there you go. That's my son. That goes there. And then that goes there. And then these go here. Like that. Cool. We've made like the dashboard bit. Very basic ass looking dashboard, but hey ho. And it wants putting it across here, I think. Yeah, like that. And then this piece, I'm putting here like that. Figara says, I found them on HBO while I was leeching off my parents' account and had on myself a little Harry Potter marathon. Not gonna lie, I was really bored throughout most of it. Yeah. Like, we all look at the Harry Potter movies with such, like, rose-tinted glasses. And it's like, the only good ones are, like, 3, 4, and then, like, the last one. Those are, like, the fun ones to watch, and everything else is just really dull and really boring. And Charlotte says, I feel like a lot of movies that I like from years back are mainly liked because of nostalgia, to be honest. Yeah, I think that's the issue, is a lot of these movies are just because we just have nostalgia for them. It's like, if you watched Harry Potter now, you would probably be there like, oh, this is fucking boring, isn't it? But everyone's like, no, these are the best movies ever made. Best book adaptations ever. Yeah, she's also a transphobe, so, checkmate, atheists. How'd you like that, Obama? Oh, shit, we're dropping frames, No, we're good. Figaro says, turns out, either I simply don't like them anymore, or they were better when there was an expecting hype around them and I had just read the books a bunch of times. I think it's the second one. They were also a great way to kill time whilst waiting for the next book. That is true as well, to be fair, that is true. They were a good way of waiting for the next book. Okay, so you know that those blue bits, I think we're sticking this thing on them there like that. I think that's our plan. And Lou says, I haven't seen any Harry Potter movies. Keep it that way. You do not need to watch them anymore. The time of Harry Potter is past, you know? They're not essential watches now, you know? You don't need to be watching them, it's fine. I would say, if you are gonna... I would say, watch the Pretty Much It video of them watching it. Because it's like all eight movies condensed into like an hour, basically. And they're just chatting shit throughout the whole thing. So I would say watch that specific video, and then you don't need to worry about watching the actual movies. It's fine. Avgar says, for me, the absolute peak of all the movies was Helena Bonham Carter. Yep. An angel, a saint sent from heaven is our Helena Bonham Carter. Pretending to be Emma Watson, pretending to be Hermione, pretending to be Bellatrix. Peak performance. Really was. It really was. She killed it in those movies, man. Like, all the adult actors in those movies fucking killed it. Alan Rickman, R.I.P., fucking Michael Gambon, fucking the one and only Maggie Smith. Oh, David Tennant. Oh, everyone's so good in those movies. And like, the kids get better, you know. The kids aren't bad, but they definitely improve as they get a bit older. Their acting skills. Lock that into place. So that's not budging. So we've got the front like that. And then we're almost done, and then I can go to sleep. I can crawl back into my cave from whence I came. That's basically how it feels whenever I stream, is it feels like I'm in a little goblin cave, and then I crawl out of the cave, turn the camera on, do my thing for a couple hours, and then just crawl back into my cave. That's just how it feels. And then we put this here, I think, like that. Yes. And then, in theory, that should be all of these pieces. And Bev says, I fucked up and had a nap after work. Oh no. Have you just woken up from... Sorry. Have you just woken up from said nap, Bevs? Was it not worth it? Was it not a good nap? How you feeling? How you feeling, bud? Vigara says, I love seeing Maggie Smith in anything and everything, especially when she gets to be her trademark old lady who takes no bullshit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, when she does that in the final movie, that is great. That is a great moment. And her just chatting shit to all the people, like, in all the other movies is phenomenal. She is a national treasure. We're very lucky to have Maggie Smith on our side. Bev says, nothing worse. And Vigara says, every time I do that, I wake up at bedtime. And Bev says, the problem is the nap was too good. Woke up around about the time I first came into stream. Oh no, Bevs. That is quite late as well. Hopefully you get to have a nice sleep still. Down there. Sheesh, look at that. The problem is nap was too good. It's a blessing and a curse. It really is a blessing and a curse. Naps are a very devilish little thing. Naps are rather devious. So there you go. So that's what we did today. We've got most of the shell. We did the back seats and the back window. We've done the rear bumper bit. You can see it's taking shape now. Done like the rear bumper. And then we've done the dashboard and like where it all clips to, and then we've done the rear bit. Pretty cool. We've still not got the full doors. They're just half doors at the moment. And then, so yeah, bag 5 is doing the top half of the doors and then doing the front bumper. Just like that. And that's pretty much it. Charles says it's coming together really nicely. It is. I'm excited to put this one on display because I've not actually had this one and the Porsche on display at the same time. So I'm excited to have that now that I have the room to do so. It means I'm gonna have to store my book that I'm reading somewhere else, but that's fine. But yeah, that's it for... It's recognizable as a car. It is not quite as a Mustang yet. Well, to be fair, if you look at the back, you can tell that it's a Mustang. But yeah, if you look at the front, it's just a generic car. But yeah, our plan for this week, we are playing some VR tomorrow. We're going to be doing a lovely little VR stream. Going to be playing some Firewall 0 Hour, which is essentially Rainbow Six Siege in VR. But obviously not as detailed as Rainbow Six Siege. You know, you can't like rappel down buildings and stuff. But yeah, it's essentially Rainbow Six Siege in VR. We're going to be playing that. But with a caveat of because the matchmaking in that game isn't the best, and because it requires game chat, dependent on how that goes, we may switch over to Beat Saber. But either way, we're going to be doing a standing up VR stream tomorrow, which will be a lot of fun. And then Thursday, we are back with Ghost of Tsushima, and we're actually going to finish Act 2 this week. For sure, we're going to finish it this week. I know it. We're at the castle, whatever it is. And I know that we're going to finish Act 2 this week. So I'm sorting my nose out. But yeah, thank you very much. YouTube, we will see you in the next one. I hope you stay safe, YouTube. Everyone say bye to YouTube. Thank you. Bye. Bye.